My name is Paige, 30 years old. I know this sounds like I'm bragging if I say it myself, but I'm a bit of a career woman. Actually, I fly around overseas often, and I work in the fashion industry. I meet people from all kinds of countries, and I look at all kinds of materials, and I gather them, and I make clothes. I actually spend more time overseas than at home, and sometimes there are times that I can't get back to Japan for a while. I don't get to see my husband, Adam, and there are times that I feel sad and lonely, but when it comes to my work, Adam is more than understanding about it. He says he'll protect the home, so it's fine, and he tells me that he likes how hardworking I am, and thanks to Adam, work has been really steady. Sometimes he can be a little bit weak, but he's a really kind husband. And so, today, for the first time in 3 months, I just came back home from England. The work this time was really rewarding, and I had a lot of fun. I haven't been back in Japan in so long. Of course, we've been keeping in touch the whole time, but I'm so happy I get to see Adam. Adam and I have been married for 5 years. We don't have any children yet. I wanted to leave it up to nature and wait until it happened naturally, but we weren't able to have children, so we decided to get tested. And then we found out that it was Adam that had the fertility problems. It doesn't mean that we have 0 chances of having a child, but they said that the chances of having one naturally were 0. But it wasn't like I got married to Adam just to have kids, and it's not like the entire possibility is 0. I decided to be patient and wait, and of course we kept the situation between the two of our hearts. But still, because we don't have a child, we can save up money, and thanks to that, last year we just purchased a luxury apartment. The two of us discussed it together, and we went around to all kinds of apartments to have a look. And even though I was busy, we chose one. I have work overseas coming up soon again, so I need to make the most of it while I'm here. And then, I was still in my suit, and I was dragging my suitcase in as I headed towards the entrance. When I thought that I was going to be able to see Adam, I suddenly started to get really excited. And that's what I was thinking, and then I rang the doorbell.
Yes, who is it?
When I pressed the doorbell, for some reason it wasn't Adam, but I heard the voice of my mother-in-law. What? Why is my mother-in-law here?
Who is it? It's you.
She probably saw in the monitor in the house that it was me at the door, and my mother-in-law started muttering like she was upset. Ma'am, I didn't know that you were here.
Yes, that's right. So, what do you want?
Hey, what do you mean? What do I want? Even though this is my home, what does she mean? What do I want? I was standing there lost, but then my mother-in-law said this.
Oh my! I was wondering who it was. Oh, it's Paige. Long time no see.
Yes? Long time no see. Can you please open up the entrance to the apartment building? That's right. It was an auto lock, so somebody had to open it up from the inside. When I'm on an overseas business trip, it would be bad if I were to lose a key, so I don't take one with me. I don't have the key card, so unless somebody opens up the entrance for me, I can't even get into the elevator hall of the building. Wait, but Adam, he should be there, right? As I was thinking that, my mother-in-law said something even more ridiculous to me.
But why?
What? What do you mean, why? Because if you don't open the door, I can't come in.
Hey, Paige, are you seriously trying to come back here right now?
Huh? What is she saying? All I'm doing is coming back to my own home.
Sheesh, I guess I have no choice. Well, there's something that I want to say to you two anyway.
I don't understand at all. What is going on here? It was a mystery. Why my mother-in-law was there in the first place, but why is it so difficult right now for me to come back into my own home? I was getting irritated, but the entrance opened and I was finally able to get into the elevator. And then I headed towards the floor with my apartment. How do I say this? I was starting to feel a lot of stress. I have to see her right now. That mother-in-law, that's saying such nonsense. Even though I just got back from overseas and I'm carrying this much luggage with me, I'm so tired. When I came out of the elevator and I was walking down the hallway, I couldn't help but to let out my inside voice. And then finally, I opened up my front door and my mother-in-law was waiting for me there, standing with her arms crossed. I'm home.
Paige!
Yes?
Listen, I've decided that I'm going to be living here in this apartment with Adam.
Excuse me?
You're never home anyway, so that's fine, isn't it?
Excuse me? What's going on here? I don't understand what's going on here at all. But this place is a home that we bought together, and...
Whose name is it under?
What? The name? Well, the name is, it's Adam, but... When I said that, my mother-in-law snickered, and then she started yelling in a low voice.
See? Would you look at that? This place is under my son's name, so an outsider needs to get out.
Huh? But why do I have to be called an outsider right now? No matter how you think about it, the outsider is you. I couldn't understand what was going on, but I was thinking that I just needed to talk to Adam, and that's why...
Where is Adam? Ma'am, Adam is here, isn't he?
But then my mother-in-law grinned even more, and she laughed and said this.
Yes, he is. But you know Adam has already agreed to this. Adam also says that he doesn't need you anymore.
Huh? There's no way that's true.
While you're overseas messing around and having fun at work, I found him a new wife and they've already agreed to get married.
Huh? Wait, what? What's going on? I was confused, but from the back of the house I could see Adam, who was hiding and peeking out across the room to us. And without thinking, I yelled out,
"Hey, Adam, what is going on here? Adam, what your mom is saying, it's a lie, right?"
But then suddenly Adam started breathing quickly and heavily, and soon after he started getting the hiccups. And this is one of Adam's habits, that whenever he gets caught in a lie or I hit the nail on the head, this is what happens. When he got caught for buying new golf clubs for $1,000 without telling me, and when he lied to me that he was going out with his friends, but he actually went on a group date with his colleagues from work, and until we got married, he had lied to me that he was 3 centimeters taller than he actually is. Every single time, this was his reaction. That's right. Based on Adam's reaction, I knew immediately that everything my mother-in-law was saying was the truth. I was so beyond shocked. But I couldn't accept this. Wait, but why? Why is all of this happening so suddenly?
Listen, even though it's been 5 years since you got married, you still can't have children.
No, but that's...
And you're never home. You just go on vacations overseas and you're always messing around.
I'm not messing around. And plus, if I don't work, then Adam can't...
And on top of that, you're so stubborn that you always go against me.
All I'm doing is saying the truth.
And that's exactly the parts of you that are not cute. And that's why Adam also hates you.
Wait, but without me here, Adam can't survive.
Anyway, from now on, I'm going to be living here. I've already sold the family house and have plenty of money, so we're going to be fine without you here.
Huh? Oh, please don't say such nonsense. And first and foremost, the marriage is between Adam and I, and...
Oh my, well, look at this. Adam has already signed the divorce papers.
What? When I saw that even, I felt the moment that my limit of patience was gone. Adam was just in the back of the house, shaking and looking over here. Ever since I've known him, he's been weak and gets carried away in the current. And he's the type that can't speak his own mind clearly. But this is unacceptable. That's why I decided to double down. But even still, that's awful to kick me out.
Well, you see, Adam is already completely hooked on his new wife, and plus...
For some reason, this was when my mother-in-law started to whisper.
This is still a secret to Adam, but that new wife, she's already pregnant.
Huh?
So, like I said, there's no place here for you anymore. So, come on, sign this and get out. Goodbye, Paige. Be well. Oh, come on, now hurry up and go home to your real home.
From there, no matter how many times I called out to them, nobody replied inside. What the hell? What did I do? But also, even if you tell me to go home, how am I supposed to go home? This is the house that I purchased myself. Are you kidding me? After I faced the front door and I yelled that, I decided to walk away for the time being. That bastard Adam. When I was on my business trip, even though we were contacting each other every day, he didn't show any signs of that. That means he was betraying me the whole time. I'm never going to forgive him for this. Definitely not. I couldn't forgive my mother-in-law for kicking me out of the house like that, but that Adam, I can't forgive him the most. So he's going to prioritize his mom over his wife. Oh, he'd better watch out. Well, but still, I was also a fool. When we purchased the house, he said that it wouldn't be cool if the house isn't under his name. And so he asked us to put it under his name. I just really shouldn't have listened to him so easily. But also, that was probably instructions from his mom, too. Ever since then, my mother-in-law's plan had already begun, but they're too naive. There's no way that I'm going to just back down so easily. Well then, from here is my revenge turn. I'm going to show them clearly who the real man is here. First, I contacted a lawyer that I worked with, and then I contacted a friend of mine who worked in real estate and asked for a certain favor. Along with that, I also contacted someone I work with, and they introduced me to a moving company that would be able to help me immediately. On top of that, I immediately canceled the credit card that I let Adam hold on to, and then I decided to call my mother-in-law again.
What do you want, Paige? No matter how many times you call, I'm not going to let you in the house.
Oh, that's fine. There's no need anymore. I cut her off and said it clearly.
What? Oh, really? Well, seems like you're quick to give up. How nice. Well, as long as you understand, then that's fine.
Ma'am, in return, do you have any idea what's about to happen to you over there?
Huh? What are you saying? Are you so sad that you're going to have to get a divorce, that you've gone crazy in the head?
No, actually, I'm quite calm. Oh, that reminds me. Please do allow me to go back and get my personal belongings. There are things that I bought with my income, so that should be fine, right?
What? You're trying to come here again?
Because even though the new wife is going to be coming, if my stuff is still there, that's not going to feel good, is it?
Oh, well, that's also true.
Well then, I'm going to go first thing tomorrow morning to get it. All of my personal belongings. That's the only thing I'm going to take with me. You agree to that, correct?
Yes, of course.
By the time I hung up the phone, my mother-in-law was in a completely good mood, without having any idea what kind of payback was coming her way. She's such an idiot. And so the next day, I decided to go and collect my personal belongings. Of course, I had already signed a contract for my new place, so this was just going to carry everything over there. I was in a great mood. As I headed toward the apartment building, when I rang the doorbell, it was my mother-in-law again, but today it seems she's not so cold to me.
Oh my, welcome, Paige! I was waiting for you. Hurry up and get your things and get out of here. I'll open up right away. Hurry up and come in.
She immediately unlocked the gate for me, and I was in the house in no time. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, pardon me. When I came into the apartment, I called out to the front door. Well then, thank you very much. With that as their cue, two men came into the apartment, and then they started their work quickly.
Wait, what? What?
What do you mean, what? They're the movers. They're the movers that are going to carry my belongings.
What? What do you mean? Do you need that many people for your things?
Well, of course I do. Wait, where's Adam?
Oh, Adam is on a date with his new wife.
Oh, so he's hiding and ran away?
He was just being thoughtful not to get in your way, that's all. But more importantly, why are the movers? Because your things are probably just clothes and magazines and at most like a hairdryer.
No. Ma'am, what are you saying?
Huh?
If we're going to be getting divorced, then a separation of assets is going to be necessary. But that is for things that we purchased after we got married, which means joint assets, which would only be this apartment. Everything else is what I purchased myself before we got married.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, the TV, DVD player, refrigerator, sofa, cabinets, computer, printer, laundry machine, vacuum robot, air purifier, oven, coffee maker, rice cooker, etc., etc., etc. I'm going to be taking everything and leaving here.
Hey, wait!
Oh, and also after this, you're not going to be able to contact me directly.
Huh?
Please go through this lawyer right here. As I said that, a lawyer wearing a sharp and expensive suit came up through the front door.
Hey, do you think that you can just go behind my back and do this?
My mother-in-law was panicking, but I simply smiled, and I decided to tell her exactly what was happening right now. Yesterday, I received your full confirmation. Of course, I already recorded the conversation.
Oh.
Oh, that reminds me. You also need to respond to the conversation about the settlement fee. Otherwise, I'm going to have to call you into court.
Huh? But what do you mean, settlement fee?
Well, that's a given, isn't it? Well, Adam is a full-time house husband, so he's going to have no choice but to go into debt, but...
Huh? Hey, I haven't heard anything about this.
Isn't that funny? Oh, that man. He was unemployed, and I was the only one with any income. Looks like he hadn't said any of that. It seems like my mother-in-law wasn't able to keep up with the situation. Oh, she was standing there in shock for a while, but then she came to, and this time she flipped her attitude towards me.
Paige, listen, I was wrong. I don't know how to apologize to you. I didn't know that he was unemployed. Oh, and not only that, but if you're not here, nothing's going to be left here. I'm sorry. I'm going to apologize, so forgive.
Huh?
It's just that I had misunderstood about you, that's all. I just didn't notice what a great wife that you were, a great daughter-in-law.
This woman, she really is the worst.
Get out of here!
I couldn't hold it in any longer, and I ended up raising my voice at her.
The
loan for this place, up until now, I have been paying for all of it. But good luck to you for the rest of the payments, because I've already submitted the divorce papers.
What? No way!
And I'm going to take as much of a settlement fee as I can, so... from the other woman, too.
No, don't! No way!
Oh, that reminds me, Adam. It's a shotgun wedding with his new wife, even though I'm pretty sure there's no way.
Huh?
Because the reason why I haven't been able to get pregnant, that's because the problem was with Adam.
Wait, you're lying, right? There's no way!
That means that the baby that's inside of his new woman, that's not Adam's baby, because Adam is the one that's infertile. But also, I wonder if she really is pregnant in the first place. But regardless of what happens, good luck to you. When my mother-in-law heard that, she was so shocked that she could only freeze on the spot. Well then, if you'll excuse me. And I walked out of the house, just leaving the old lady there to crumple on the spot. From there, Adam instantly fell straight into hell. Of course. He immediately had to let go of the apartment. But because I had half of the rights to the apartment, just selling it wasn't enough to save his debt. This unemployed old man became self-destructive, and it turns out that he got arrested. Even though he was riddled in debt with a settlement fee towards me on top of that, he had destroyed some public property, and he had to pay even more. At this point, I heard that the debt collectors had to ship him away on a boat. And since my mother-in-law had already sold her family house, she had nowhere to go. And also, it seems like his new wife was a crazy woman as well. But my mother-in-law had been made to the guarantor of their debt without her knowing it. And in the end, she was going to have to live the rest of her life living in a dorm to work and pay back that debt. As for the new wife, apparently she was doing multiple marriage scams, and she was arrested. Of course, the pregnancy was also a lie. Then it came to light that she was already a convicted criminal. She was sent behind bars again. But even when she comes out, she's probably going to be caught by the debt collectors, and it's going to be even more hell for the rest of her life. Well, everybody did this to themselves. As for me, I had my belongings carried to my newly contracted apartment, and I'm living a free life by myself. I'm putting even more energy into my work, and I am fully enjoying my life alone. And I can go to my overseas business trips without any feelings left behind. Being alone is the best. I'm going to continue immersing myself in the fashion industry that I love and enjoy working. And today, I'm also enjoying working overseas. I'm planning on eating authentic pudding at a famous cafe in Italy, even though Japanese pudding is also very delicious. I can't wait!
Thank you for watching! What kind of crazy people will we get to see next? Stay tuned for more!